I think the craziest thing about this eclipse season so far is how incredibly long the transition we are grounding currently has taken. Let's take a look back right now from October 11th of 2015 to April 28th of 2017. That's the most previous time that the lunar nodes were connected to Pisces and Virgo, where they are now. And with what our eclipse is really like starting, we're like closing a cycle while beginning a new one. That's what eclipses do. Thank you, moon. Thank you, moon. So that time frame, that's when the North Node was in Virgo. And the North Node is about us getting this purpose, this calling that's way high up in the sky. Okay, yeah, I feel that thing. I want to do that thing. I understand that thing. That thing is for me, and I have absolutely no idea how to get there, but I'm going to do it. So then when that same sign has the South Node in it, we're grounding that purpose that we received 9 years ago. So if you look at the time frame of that October 11th of 2015 to April 28th of 2017, that will show you if there's anything that you were dreaming about when it comes to your Virgo, your Pisces, your Neptune, your Mercury, your 6th house, and your 12th house. What a long list, okay, but let it persist. It's a list. If you're looking at those placements, anything that you were given as a purpose, anything that you were working on transitioning in your life, we are bringing something full circle right now. And I'm sitting here looking at what younger me was doing 9 years ago. I had just moved out of my dad's house. I had just gotten my first apartment. I was leaving behind the era of childhood and moving into adulthood while simultaneously bringing about my dreams and trying to figure out in the world, how do I make this happen? How do I become an artist and do so on the career level that I see myself doing it? So I just traveled around for a long time figuring that out. And here we are today. Because for me, it was traveling with spirituality and with artistry in my heart. And here we are. That's crazy. So if you're looking back at that time frame, look at what you wanted to transition into about 9 years ago. Okay, well, the change in position starting in this eclipse season and then going all the way through our lunar nodes of the South Node in Virgo and the North Node in Pisces, we are grounding what we were starting those 9 years ago, while simultaneously we're starting something new. What are you going to do with the harvest that you've given to you? What are you going to do with the harvest that's new and true and feeling good? What are you going to do with the harvest? We don't really need to know what we're going to do with the harvest until like our coming eclipse seasons. This one is more about the harvest, the actual harvest. What's the good stuff? Because the other thing that I'm doing, sitting here right now thinking about, is I'm realizing I keep hearing, Spirit's been telling me for like a month now, you gotta give her being me, you gotta give her the credit that she's due. And I was like, yeah, Spirit, okay, obviously, like I know I've worked really hard to get here, but it's not until we're now in the eclipse cycles and like the changes where I'm like, oh, yeah, actually, I worked a lot harder than I am giving myself credit for. Okay. So now I'm going back and giving myself, credit where credit is due. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I'm so grateful for the work that has been done because a lot of it, some of it has not been very fun. But here we are. We made it. Hopefully you made it too. What dreams, if any, are coming true for you? For me, it's been a long fought, well-earned, honorable victory. Thank the gods I made it here. Thank the gods I made it here. Because there were some points in time in that journey where I thought I wasn't going to make it. I'm so glad I did. Gratitude, rivers of love to you. Keep doing what you need to do. Keep up your brew. I shall also do that. We've got some more rearranges coming in, okay? So here we go. I'm going to get back to my work. I got some other stuff I got to do. So, the brew, yeah. And I'll talk to you soon.